Good morning. Welcome to my channel, JB's Crochet. I'm Amber, and it's Friday. Good morning, Blair. Good morning, Sandra. Good morning, Tammy's and BB. I don't know how I was going to say Sandra again for some reason. Excuse me. Oh, there was a setting I was going to try and look at for my webcam, but I don't know how to get to it. And try and mess with the settings of the camera. I don't know where I would find that. Because it's just plugged in and used. I don't know. It's weird. Good morning, Lisa. Melissa J. Good morning. Oh, no, it's like a drop of spit tried to go the wrong way. Oh, that's what I wanted to do this morning. Thanks, Rebecca. That's what I wanted to do. I've been moving things around in here, and I don't like how it is. So this morning using a Kim cake. No, baby, I'm not getting sick. It was like I inhaled a drop of spit or something, and it was like it just went the wrong way. Ooh, let's see. I don't have a lot of colors. What color should we go with? Like a purple one. I need to clean this skein up anyway. It's still trying to excuse me. Yeah, I screenshotted your pictures. I don't know why. I could have just saved the pictures. I don't know. I screenshotted them anyway, so. Good morning, Lan and Nana. Frizzy Juliet and Rebecca is here. Good morning. So we're going to make pumpkins. I was going to work on stitch markers too, but I was like, I can't decide. But no, I want the pumpkins. What's up?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Can I get water before my surgery next week?
Nothing after 7:20. Literally nothing. So you can drink water up till 7:20. I need to get some juice. Woke up about 10 minutes ago. I can't have coffee. No cream in the house. Aww. Oh, same here, Margaret. I've been struggling with the groceries here lately. Melissa, no more coffee for you. I am dirty. You clean me first. This morning it was, I don't feel like making it, so I really need to go around and collect all my hooks. Because I think I need a bigger than a 5. Melissa, what size hook should I use on a 4-weight? I don't think it mentioned that either. Should I don't want to go tight, because, I mean, get the blood flowing. You're speaking German? Oh, that's cool. I don't know any German, so. Oh, that's new. Oh, screenshots. Here we go. So this is what we're going to do. So you can see I screenshot it while I was watching Marty's live this morning. Come on. Boom. So what I might do, you know what? Hold on. Because then that way you guys could follow me. Ooh, hold on a minute. If you guys wanted to do this with me, I mean, I don't expect you to, but if you wanted to, save image. We're going to do a dark purple first. Pumpkin pattern. Save, and then the other one, pumpkin stem pattern. Save. Okay. Close. Aloe. Aloe. Before, so the stuffing doesn't show. Okay. Of course you're halfway already. That's funny. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Image. Pumpkin pattern. Open. Yeah. Okay, I want to share it like this. Okay, yay! So look, you can follow the pattern while I do it. If you want. And I gotta find my 4mm hook. Oh, where would it be? Where would it be? Oh, it was when I was making the caterpillar. What was I using? See what's in here. No, not in here. Oh, there's my 4mm right there. I don't know German. I don't know any German. And I have German blood in me. I'm pretty sure I'm like not mostly German, but like, isn't that cool how I could do that? Like, put the pattern up while I work on it. And it's giving the credit to the right person. So this person here, this Betty Jo Aiken, posted this in Random Acts of Crochet Kindness, which, as you can tell, I am not a part of the group. Maybe I should join the group. Nope. I mean, obviously Rebecca hasn't joined the group either, because that's not me, that's her. I think. Yeah, no. Yeah, because you just screenshot this and shared this. So this is yours. This isn't mine. All right, where are we at here? Okay, why are we doing that? All of this is from around the outside, and then this nice clean one is from the middle, which is the one I want. Good morning, Monique. Monique did have the nickname Motormouth Missy Girl. Call you Missy anymore, that's funny. All right, so got my 4mm, got my yarn. See if we can get at least one pumpkin done. Oh wait, I need to go get the stuffing. I might have enough stuffing right there. I might. We'll see. 3, 6, 7, 8. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. It's not a very big pumpkin. You're on the A3. Oh, that's right. Somebody wanted to know how many repeats I did. I forgot to look the other day. So I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I did do 11. Okay. Yay. Use your tail scrap stuffing project. Ah. Wait, what? Use great use your tail. Yeah, because I have these. I have this in here. I don't know if it's going to be enough, but we'll see. I don't think it's enough to make a pumpkin, but we'll see. Oh, they're supposed to be mini pumpkins? Okay. Oh, it does say mini pumpkins on there. All right, so 20 rows of half double crochet in back loop. Well, I don't have a back loop yet, but I could just start here. It doesn't say second chain from the hook or anything, so I'm going to go a second chain from the hook. Sorry, this takes a little bit of concentration, and it's a little dark. The yarn's dark. I think I chose the darkest purple I have in there. I had a really upsetting thing happen yesterday. I needed more yarn for my sweet project, so I found it and ordered it on eBay. They sent me the wrong color. Oh, no! Yeah, 11 was pretty big. I mean, it's pretty long in the back, so I'm glad I didn't go much further. Yep, that sounds about right with the 16 repeats and a DK. Well, that's a DK. So you wanted yours slightly bigger though. Good morning, Kendall. Yeah, Lana, Nana, you wanted yours slightly bigger though, didn't you? For your sister or something? Well, I hope you can get the right one. Yeah, I'm just going with the second chain too, Rebecca. So these are fairly quick and easy to do if anybody wants to follow this with me. Fall Friday. Fall Friday only works in the fall, so it's not summer. It's still summer right now, technically. Even though we're about to be in September come Monday. No, I don't think so, Blair. Yes, it's all that matters that you're here, Kendall. You're not late. I might start at 7:45, but that doesn't mean you're late when you don't show up at 7:45. Oh, well, that works out great, Lana. I'm glad it worked out for you. And my eyes just are watering this morning. Keep wiping them. Ugh, once I get this first row done, it'll go a little quicker, I think. Slightly. Just slightly. And it's Carolyn. Good morning, Thrifty. I need a drink. I feel like I need a little more sleeve on this thing. I might have to make another one that's got longer sleeves. Heck yeah. Look, I already got my pumpkins from Rebecca up here behind me. I'm going to make some mama pumpkins. Well, I would like to maybe give these away or something. Do something with them. Slip stitch ends together. Okay, so I need 20 rows. Okay. One row done. We're going to chain one just to get us to the height. I haven't made a pumpkin yet, so this will be my first pumpkin. And this is some thick yarn from Hobby Lobby. Right? Aren't they? I'm just copying all of Rebecca's ideas. You know, September is only a few days away. We can get started with fall stuff, right? We gotta have fall decorations ready for September. Thank you, Kendall. I like it. The octagon shirt is amazing, and it's so easy. Like, and even the attaching part up here, like, look at this attaching. Do you see this? Like, it's actually really pretty, and it blends in pretty well. Well, this yarn's also really busy, but she does have a cardigan version of this where it does go to the wrist. I just need to find that. When I saw that, I thought it was a produce scrap. I know, I pulled right out of my scrap bin, Rebecca. I'm not a huge fan of this like back loop stuff for patterns, but I'll do it. Juan's got a beanie called, what is it called? It's just a hat, or it's just a beanie? No, it's just a hat, I think. And it does the back loop. Okay, now on the one on the end, are you doing the back loop, or are you doing the both loops to make it like, to give it some stability at the end? Oh, well, good morning, Marianne. Oh my gosh, Steven, please don't never apologize for showing up when you show up. You show up when you show up, and that's on time. Yes, please, guys, never apologize if you come in like at any point in my live, no matter what time it is. If you come at 59 minutes, don't apologize. I'm just glad you're there. Yeah, it does give the ridges. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to wait on Rebecca. Man, this delay. No, so I mean, okay, so when I was doing ribbing, they recommended going into the ends, the very last stitch of using the 2 just for the edge. But we are closing this up, so I guess it really doesn't matter. No, so yeah, it's just the edging to give it a better edge. Never mind. I'll just keep going. Steven, I was watching shorts and videos on YouTube this morning, and I looked at the time, and it was 7:42, and I went, oh, I need to get downstairs and get everything, like, I gotta get the lights turned on, I gotta get myself situated, make sure I have everything I want to have with me and not have to run and get. Oh, Kendall, you're fine. You come here when you come here. You come when you're meant to be here, and that's how I look at it. God's timing is not our timing. Yeah, I don't think it matters on this either, Lisa. How are you feeling? Are you getting better and better every day? I think I'm on row 3. This is the only thing, is keeping track of my rows. Ooh, you know what? I'm going to use my Russ counter. My little how many people are here clicker. The row counter that I got in the countdown box last year. I don't know if I'm going to do that again this year, because I don't want to get all the same yarn again. I gotta use the yarn I have already. This one right here on the screen. Boop, boop, right here. Boop. Trying to get my hand in the right spot. Beep, beep. You use the calculator on your phone. This just happened to be on my desk, and I think it's where it's going to stay unless, I decide to use it with a project. I'm more or less guessing where my hook is going because this yarn's dark. I know I could see it, but like, yeah, it's not like 100%. Like, yeah, right there. Still sore, getting a little energy back. That's awesome. Getting better and better every day. That's all that matters, right? Lots of water and lots of rest. And well, rest, but also getting up and moving, without overdoing it. 7 brew. Ooh. Good morning, Grandma Rita. Love the pumpkins. Me too. I'm stealing all of Rebecca's ideas because she's the craft fair market person, and I would like to make basically little by little I'm making an inventory for myself to eventually one day go do my own markets. I guess I honestly don't know, but we're using this one right here. I'm just having fun doing this right here. Even though on the screen it's on this side of me, like on my computer, I see it over here, but I have to point this way. Oh, fun. Otherwise I'm gonna lay low. No worries. Have fun working on that commission. Just enjoy it. Enjoy the process, even though it's commissioned. Oh, I need to mark my... I gotta mark my row. Yes, Rebecca is the craft fair guru amigurumi making machine. And if I can make enough of these pumpkins up, maybe I can throw them on a Etsy or Facebook. I still haven't set up my Etsy store yet. But whenever I'm down here, I'm usually doing a live, so I don't really sit in front of my computer too much. Although I do have my beads now on my desk. So that, because that's why I had it ready to go to possibly make stitch markers. But I'm just like, I don't know. I don't want to work on them all. I just want to do them behind the scenes, I suppose. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Yeah, I've done 5 rows. 15 more to go. This is a mini pumpkin. Look. It's like maybe 4 to 5 inches right now before I cinch it in. And I'm assuming I just need to take a tapestry needle and sew, or like weave a strand in and out like a whip stitch style on the one end to close it before I stuff it and close the other end. Well, good morning, Sharon. Hugs to you, and thanks for leaving the thummies. So if you haven't left your thumbie, I would greatly appreciate that. And please, if you guys can, go over to Marty's channel, Flossom Crochet with Marty, and watch her videos and let the ads run. She is really pushing to try to get the $100 threshold met on YouTube so she can get paid in September and be able to take the money with her as spending money. To close it, yeah. Because it just says to slip stitch together, which, you just fold it, slip stitch it, and then You fill it, or well, you close off the one end, fill it, then close off the other end. It seems pretty straightforward. And I got quite a bit done on the Tunisian sample yesterday. I ended up turning it into actually making it a scarf with my leftovers from the other scarf that I made. So the same colors that I put in the scarf, with the granny stitch, that modern granny stitch scarf, I'm using the same colors, the leftovers from that, and I'm going as far as I can with each color until it runs out. Like, I'm trying to use it up as much as I can. But I'm also trying to complete the 2 row repeats, if that makes sense. So like, there was the 1 row where you did like the 2 togethers, and then there was the purl row. So like, you have your forward pass and your return pass. So I would do the 2 row forward passes with their return passes. So those 2 sections, I would repeat that as many times as I could, but try to get through both rows of that repeat. And if I couldn't go another repeat, if I can only do half of a repeat, I wouldn't do the whole repeat, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm making any sense. I'm on the last one. Of course you are. I am on row 6, I think. I'm like a third of the way there. Or no, sorry, I'm a quarter of the way there. I'm trying to use the right math here. But I'm going to stop for a minute and show you the other scrap scarf that I'm making. You know what, whatever. I'm just going to grab those 2. Here it is. And then this orange yarn, it just keeps going on and on, my friends. And y'all see this. I don't know if you can tell, but it's like, it's crooked. This side is longer than this side. I measured it. This was like 12 inches when I measured at some point with the orange, and this was like almost 11. And I'm like, if I made this a blanket, it would be completely wonky. But it's a scarf, so I don't really care. But yeah, that's as far as I could go with the pink, and the orange, I swear, it just keeps going. Like, it just doesn't want to end. It's making it out to make me think it's about to be done, but I think I'm going to get at least another repeat out of this. At least 1 more repeat. Like, I just want to be done with that orange and not work with it anymore because it is so splitty. What row am I on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Man, I am not keeping up with these rows. 4, 5, 6, 7. My little row clicker is like not getting used because I keep forgetting to mark or click it. Good morning, Tank. And anybody else I missed, I'm sorry. I don't think I've missed anybody. I think I saw everybody. Thank you, Margaret, for sharing Marty's channel. Yeah, if you guys could go to Marty's channel and watch her videos, just run the playlists, make sure the ads play. If you've got premium, you don't have to worry about it. It still pays her. Go watch them. That'll help her out. I don't know if me putting it on would help her out, but I'll try to do that. And see. But I've also kind of hope the rest. Good morning, Izzy. Hope the rest of that yarn isn't splitty. Do you mean the orange? No, the whole thing's splitty. I think it's a Karen Simply Soft, so it doesn't matter. It's like the entire way through. And trying to Tunisian crochet with splitty yarn is not fun. because it's like all my hooks for my Tunisian hooks are very pointy and like sharp, and so it like there's no like trying other yarns to see if the other yarns will stop splitting it. Like it just splits. Oh, that's good. And the only reason this yarn is splitting on me is because it's just I'm using a small hook. I'm using a 4mm with a 4-weight. But we're doing 4mm with the 4-weight, so that way maybe it will be less. It'll show the innards less. Oh, you know what? I don't know if I have it close by, but my husband bought a box of pantyhose to use as filters in our camper on our whatchamacallit, on the vents for the air, the AC or whatever. They work great as vent filters. These pantyhose that he would get, the ones that you buy that they're like the sock kind of ones where they don't like they go up to your knee maybe. They weren't the long ones. They were just a package of short ones, and so I snagged those when we were selling our camper, and so hopefully I have them in here somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. See, I keep missing. Hit play all. Yep. The longer videos pay more. Yeah, so just go and play all her videos, to be honest. To just let it run, you know? The only thing that sucks about clearing your playlist tank is now I don't know what videos I've watched. Like with Juan the Yarn Addict, I try to watch his videos, make sure I put my thumbies on it. And that's the only way I know I've watched it is if there's a thumb on it. I'm like, I want to see that red line across it showing I've watched it already, you know? And so like when you clear your watch history, it clears all that. And it's like, well, I don't remember if I've watched what I've missed. And so I don't know. Paint strainers at the paint store, yeah. Well, hey, a box of pantyhose is cheap. It was like the cheap pantyhose that we bought for the camper to be filters. Hey, it worked out great. I mean, we rarely changed them out. And so, well, I don't know how often he changed them out, to be honest, because I never really saw him do it. But I'm almost positive I saw that box of pantyhoses come out of that camper when we sold it. So I'm halfway there, Rebecca. Yes, the thumb will still be there, but the video, it doesn't show that I've seen it unless I actually go into it, and then it starts it over again. And it's like, I try to watch videos. As soon as I click on the video, I want it to play all the way through the first time. And sometimes that doesn't happen. And so that's why it's like, I want to know if it's a video I've watched, you know? I can't remember with everything I've watched if I've seen it or not. So greetings from Belgium. Good morning, Sharon from Belgium. I will see if it gives me the hype option. I was not able to find it at Hobby Lobby yesterday. I will try to find it at Target or Walmart another time. You're just going to have to deal with it without it. Oh, man, I should have told him to use a rock. We have these white rocks out there he could have used to draw lines with. They're not chalk, but white rocks against concrete should leave a white line. They're trying to make NASCAR tracks to race on with these new NASCAR RC cars that my husband went and bought last night. Yes, our kids are spoiled. But you know what? Grandma, the mother-in-law that passed back in May, she left behind money, and we've been spoiling the kids with it. So it's a gift from Grandma, is what we told them. That Grandma bought them those RC cars. Otherwise, we would never have bought them on a whim like that. So they got spoiled by Grandma. And she would have loved that purchase. If she was still here, she would have loved it. Yeah, games from thrift stores. It's not a bad idea, too. You're stuffing, huh? Ugh. I'm 9 rows away. It's taken me a hot minute to get there. I might get one pumpkin done. Maybe. This, I should have done a lighter yarn. It's just, and then I'm also splitting this yarn, so I keep having to fix the splits that I do. I don't have the smaller prim hooks to try those. Oh, I could try my clovers. I don't know. The clovers and the dots to me are very similar, so I don't really change out from one to the other if one's not working, because honestly, they're really similar. There she is. Your grandpa bought you your house? Yeah, my mother-in-law is helping to buy our deck and patio out back, so she is spoiling us from the grave, from heaven. I hope. I honestly don't know where she was on that, so I pray that she'll be there when we get there. Yeah, on the ends, I'm snagging more than what I should, and I'm just like, whatever. 8 more rows to go. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, 8 more rows. This is looking really cute. It's not even a pumpkin yet, and I can already, oh, it's already cute. So yeah, they've got these little NASCAR RC cars, and they were not cheap. And so my youngest got Larson 5. He calls it the Larson 5 car. Even though Larson races other things other than NASCAR and has other numbers, he only knows him by Larson 5 because that's the first number he ever associated with Larson. So he's the Larson 5. Even if he's racing in another number, it's Larson 5. And then my daughter got Logano. My husband got himself Chase Elliott. And then who did he get? He got another yellow car. What's the other yellow car? Logano. Did he get Bell? I can't remember. We got a number 9 car, but I don't know who that was. I don't know. It was funny to watch them play with it last night, though. These little cars are just making donuts all over the place. It was cute. Does anybody else want me to keep this up here? I don't mind keeping it up here. It's not bothering me. Is it still okay for everybody up there? Oh, I just did a row. We're getting there. I am not as fast as Rebecca. Oh my goodness. Although she pre-started her pumpkin this morning, so she's a little bit ahead of me. I'm also used to doing bigger hooks, so I do see, I just split the yarn right there, so I gotta fix it. I don't know what other hook would work better for this. I feel like I need maybe a bigger hook head, or just more of a, what do they call that part that holds the yarn in the head part? The up here, the groove part. What is it one call that part? I can't think of what the word is. It's the area neck that holds the yarn in there under the hook. Good morning, Tammys. Not carrying a garbage. That's true. Washer last week, Melissa, it was getting kind of stinky. Ooh, excuse me. 6 more rows. I'm trying to think if I have any other hooks. That would work. Not that if I have any other hooks, but any hooks that would work. That's a 5.5. Pretty sure this is a 6. I don't think these boy hooks are going to work any better because that's a 5.5. All these are 5.5s or bigger. I don't think the boy hooks are going to work any better because they're the same hook head. That's 4.25. I need a 4.0. 3.75. What the? I guess I don't have any 4.0s in these boy hooks. 5mm. I guess I don't have any. Using the clover. Yeah. I just keep splitting the yarn. Like none of these in here are 4mm. There's 3.5. 4.25. Yes, Marty is amazing. I watched Marty before and I'll have to go back and watch the ones where she does the tutorials. They are looking interesting to me. I will sub. Yes, Marty's awesome. This right here, I'm working on this. But I'm trying to find a hook that doesn't split my yarn as much. I'm gonna try and see if this one works any better. I don't think so because it's like the same. It's the same shape and everything of the hook. But it might be how I might hold it differently. Who knows? Let's see. This definitely feels different. Ooh. That might be the, okay, this might be my amigurumi hook then for 4mm instead of the dots. Why is this working better? Because, is it because I'm holding it differently? I don't know. It does feel a little different, but not like, not a whole lot, if that makes sense. It's a subtle difference. But I feel like it's not, like it's going through all the stitches now and not trying to split it like it was. Like I went through that whole lot faster. Yeah, so she's trying to get to Ireland to go see her son get married, and she's raising money to do that, and she's relying on her YouTube paycheck as spending money. I'm pretty sure she doesn't watch my replays, so I'm gonna just let you guys know that I plan on surprising her with, you know, something special to help her. So, shh, keep the secret. Don't tell her. I don't even know what it is yet, so I just know I want to do something to help her out. But I'm going to wait until September to do it. She's definitely not someone that will reach out for help unless we push her. So I just chained 14 and then slip stitch back down. I didn't want the cinnamon stick to look like she did. So you didn't want to do it like that? Is yours a little bit thinner then? She just folded it, right? I tried to use this as a mouse. It's not gonna work. Well, so I'm trying to go for tank. I'm trying to go for less, like when it gets stuffed, it's not gonna, like the stuff's not gonna poke through. So we're going for tight. So that's why we're going with a small hook. the issue is that for some reason I kept splitting it with this one. Somehow in that one row I have not split it yet, so she just let it curl in. So I don't know if it's just a slightly bigger, like, I don't know. It looked, I mean, they're supposed to both be 4 millimeters. I don't know, maybe. I mean, they look identical to me. The only difference really is that this has a shinier hook than this. This is more of a matte hook. Arrow, Margaret, would you mind sharing? Do you have it copied again? Would you mind sharing it? Marty's link again for Miss Margie. Arrow. Like it's going through the yarn so much better. I'm not losing a strand when I come through and turn. Like when you do your half double crochet and you pull the loop through all 3 and then like come out of it, that's where I was losing I was splitting my yarn. But so far this clover hook is working a whole lot better. I think it's also a lot smaller feeling too. The handle feels a little smaller. Maybe that is why I'm holding it differently. The Discord picture is sent. Let's see. Close that. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Lisa, you're so funny. Okay, I'm going to save this. That is so cute. Save. All right, I'm going to share Rebecca's picture. Hold on. Image. And then I'll bring that one back up. This is Rebecca's. Oh, it's still there. This is Rebecca's. Hold on. It might be uploading. Let me know if you guys see that. I'm sure I'll let. Oh, yeah. A leaf would be cute. I feel like the stem needs to be just a smidge shorter, though. So maybe do 10 instead of 14. I don't know. I just feel like it needs to be like a stubby little thing. But that's so cute. I love it. I mean, hers are kind of long too, but. Do you guys see Rebecca's picture yet? Oh my gosh. Isn't that cute? That turned out so good. All right, let's see. Remove. Yeah, I think with that one I would do a leaf for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I just had to make sure I had the right. All right, so 3 more rows. I still got half an hour before I got to get off, so I can get it done. I'm going to get it done. Who knows? Could just be, you know, maybe it just needs a reset or something, Margaret. Or it's just your fingers. You know, sometimes my fingers and my phone don't actually work well together. Sometimes I'm like, in my car when I'm driving, I have to like wait to come to a stop or something to give myself enough time to like look at my screen and like tap on it. My screen in my car, not my phone. My display, my dash display, whatever you want to call it. I'm always like, boop, and then I miss it sometimes, so I have to hit it. Frizzy bee. My daughter, I emailed her the copy because that way she could read it on her phone. And so she's like, oh, that's a cute book. So I have to remind her to keep reading that this weekend so she can give a review for it on Monday. Is it Monday that you're is it Monday that you're releasing that book, or is it, what day was that? I can't remember. I'm gonna go get my stuffing here before too long. I don't know. I have this I need to use my polyfill before I use my scrap yarn for some reason. Pumpkins are easy. I've never made one before. Shooting for Monday. Sweet. Oh, this pumpkin's easy to make. So, well, this is my first one, Tammy. So, I mean, so far, yeah. I was gonna keep my, I don't know. I can't decide what I want to do. I was gonna put my tutorial out there for my shawl as public here in a couple weeks, but I was like, I kind of want to keep it members only, because then it, encourages people to be members and get the patterns for free. But I also want to make it available for other people to make it. I want others to be able to access it. Like, this is working so much better. This hook. I've gotten the last 3 or 4 rows with hardly any issues. Are they just flat panels? Getting the proof today. Oh, fun! You sat and read the whole thing? I haven't even read it yet. I was honestly letting my daughter do the reading, but I could read it too. I suppose, I have a drive tomorrow for the wedding, so I could read it on the way there and back. I do better with physical books and audiobooks, but I will do my best to read a digital book. I know, Marianne. That's why I was thinking, I think it would go over well if I just give it to the public and but then I'm going to do the pattern, the written part paid. Okay, so I've done 20 rows, so now I'm going to slip stitch the ends together. Pull the cat hair off of here. I'm trying to figure out which way I want to go. Does it really matter? I mean, I think they look the same on both sides. Go the easy way. I got the blanket done, yes. I tried to go to Hobby Lobby yesterday and find a box for it, but they don't have the decorative boxes that I want. I need a big one that's like 20 inches at least to get this blanket in there. And then I got the shawl done, which is over there. How do I buy your patterns? Well, Steven, that's not a dumb question because I don't have them available yet. They are. I will get them done and I will get them available online somehow. I just got to figure out how. I don't know. It's YouTube. Maybe I need to do the other camera. So do I slip stitch the 2 ends together or do I do back loops? when I slip stitch the two ends together, do I do all loops or back loop? I don't know what to do about that. We're just gonna go with this. I don't know what to do to help you guys with this sound. I'm sorry. I think it's YouTube. Because Julianne was saying she had the issue the other day on her channel, and she uses a completely different streaming stuff. I can't tell if I'm going into the stitch on the other side. I think I am. 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 Again, I should have used a brighter yarn to do this with, to get experience with this pumpkin pattern first. Back loop. Well, I'm doing both loops, so I just went with both loops. I don't think it'll make that big of a difference. Or I don't think it'll look too weird, I hope. I hope it won't look too weird. I shouldn't say I know, you know, because I don't. It's the first time I'm doing this. I didn't have that one. Okay, me there. But it's fine too. No sound off issues. Steven, so right now it's members only, and when I'll release it to the public, I think in a week or two. I can't remember when I posted or when we did the tutorial. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. And yeah, so it'll be public access here before too long. I just don't remember how long ago it was. Okay, so I am ready to tie the, well, yeah, I'm going to tie this off, but I'm going to leave a long tail because I'm going to use this tail on this end to cinch it up. I mean, I could pull a Kim and just stuff a whole skein of yarn in here. That was funny. So this is what it looks like with the two ends together right here. All right, so now I need to take, I moved things around. Now I gotta remember where everything is. That's not the one I need. Where's it at? Oh, I don't know where my needle case is. That is normally on my desk. So I'm gonna use this one. Like I said, I moved things around so I don't. What's your use for what you're wearing is? This is Karen Jumbo in Peacock Variegated. Karen Jumbo in Peacock Variegated. It's this right here. Karen Jumbo, and then the colorway is Peacock Variegated. 09015. I don't know if that's a color number or not, but there you go. Yeah, so even if you're gifted a membership or you paid for a membership, you should be able to see the pattern or the tutorial. It was a live tutorial, so I'm just doing this, Rebecca. I'm just in and out, all the way around, and then I'm going to cinch it up, is how I was thinking. So I'm trying to go in one row. out the next. In, I think I'm splitting the yarn as I go, but whatever. Out, in. No worries, Steven, you're fine. Well, I can't wait to see what you make with it, Arrow. I hope you post it on the community post or in my Facebook group or somewhere. In, out, in, out. Sorry, guys. I'm like concentrating on this. Almost around. Just got to keep track of where I'm at. It's hard to see. Ouch, poked myself. You went through the center, so you pulled it down through the center to make it more okay. To puff, yeah, make it pulled in a little more. Gotcha. You can't get gifted even. I know you can't give gifted, but you can. Have you checked to see if you can turn it on? Because I know you can't gift memberships, but you might be able to get them. I don't know. All right, so cinch. It's cinched up, but I need it to go up in it. I don't know. This part's going to be the part that I don't know. Okay. So I need it to come up in here and cinch it this way. And then we need to tie a knot to hold it closed. Oh, my knot got, dang it. I hate when the knots do that. It like cinched down way too soon. I gotta go back around because it cinched too soon. Oh boy. Hold on. We're working here. Does who have Messenger? VJ Pro? I don't know. You would have to maybe find her email and just email her. I know who she is, but I don't really follow much. I have to go back around the center thing because my knot closed off my thing too soon. We're just going to tie it onto this. I have an idea, Rebecca. I'm going to leave my tail long so that way I can pull it up through the center, the other side. Up through the center of the top. Okay, I'm going to go, or do I want to use this? Let me see if I have those things real quick. It's not in there. just gonna have to stuff it. Yeah, I left my tail long so it'll go up through the center. So I'm gonna stuff it with some yarn. Where am I at? I got 10 minutes. Oh, hold on. I gotta get my tail. Hold on. I go through the center of all this with my tail. Meow. My pumpkin's gonna look funky. Gonna look funky. So there's part of it. Stuffed with yarn. Okay. So now I'm going to take another long tail. And we're going to sew the top. I mean, technically I have enough tail from the bottom that I could cinch it with the the same tail. But we're just going to start here. Oh, I did something wrong here. Went the wrong way. Okay, so we're going to come in, then this way, then this way. Oh, fun. That sounds fun, Rebecca. Paper bag pumpkins, is that what we say? Paper bag pumpkins. That sounds like a fun little. Do you have like a like directions or something that you followed? Did you find it on Pinterest? Because that might be something I could do with my youngest. He likes to do some arts and crafts, not all, but you know, if it doesn't look like school, it might be interesting to him. Is there? I mean, I don't know if there's a way to do how to do paper pumpkins. I'm being just naive. I don't know. I don't even know where to begin. I would love for you to send me any arts and crafts like directions that you might have pinned on a Pinterest board or something that you've used with kids in the past and they've loved to do, because I'm not good at the whole teacher planning thing. So like, I don't know. I go by what the book says. Like, this is what we're doing today, and that's it. We're going to go right here. I got a hair in there. Where's my other end at? Okay. Let's see. Keep all this yarn down in there. All right, so we're going to cinch it closed. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Hold on. I'll show you guys here in just a second. I always feel like my creations are just not as cute. But that's just me. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew or tie this on real quick. So I can dimple the one side in. Maybe. I'll show you guys here in a sec. Hold on. That worked a little bit. All right. Now I'm going to feed this way. Hold on. Simply paint the bag orange, stuff with tissue paper, since the top first stem, and paint it green. That does sound fun. Come on, go where I want you to. Oh, well, whatever. Okay. Sorry. This is taking me a hot minute to get this. Well, I had it dimpled on the bottom, but for some reason now it's like, I mean, I could make, I don't know. I'll figure it out eventually. I'll show you in a second. I'm just getting it dyed. Trying to dimple my pumpkin. My yarn is kind of wonky in it, but there is, like I said, it's the yarn inside the pumpkin is kind of not even, but that's okay. Pumpkins aren't even. So there's my pumpkin without my stem. And I'm gonna take my tails and feed them through so that they hide inside. I'm not gonna worry about them right now. I'm gonna make my stem. Where's my brown yarn? Where is my brown yarn? Hold on, I have a box around here with yarn in it and I don't know where it's at. I have yarn somewhere, but I don't know where. Hold on, I'm looking around. I don't think it's upstairs. Nope, not in there. Not in there. Oh, where did I put it? Oh, jeez. It was right here the whole time next to me. Okay, so what would we say on the stem again? I'm gonna go a little over because I want to finish this stem. I want to finish this pumpkin. So you did 14. So how many less do you think to make a stumpier one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I think 10. And then slip stitch back down. Is that it? I want to make it a little chunkier though. So I want to make it chunkier. So maybe do 2 rows of single crochet and fold it in half and sew it in the middle. I'm using the same size hook as before. What if you did 14 and like folded it over and it has like a little hook, you know, it could be, you know, kind of stem. I'm going to try to, oopsie, oh, we're splitting the brown yarn. I'm going to try 2 rows. I'm being really quiet, sorry. I like that. Oh yeah. Okay, and then I just need to, we're going to go for a long tail so I can pull it through the center and tie it onto the bottom. Do the chain, then 2 half double crochets in each chain to give it a bit of a curl. There we go. Oh, it has a curl with the way I have it. All right, let me sew the one end in. I do like that idea, Marianne. I do. Come on now. Yep, this one curls. I'm just sewing the one end towards the other end. Maybe. My fingers are like not working. There we go. Yep, I'm just sewing the one stem down, or the one stem, the one end, so I can tie it. And then I can just cut it or just let it. Okay. Show you guys here in a sec. It's almost done. Going to 9:15. Okay. Okay, here we go. tie it together. Yeah, yeah. Go together right now. Take my tails. We're gonna sew them in. Or not sew them in, stuff them in the middle. There we go. We're gonna go in the middle. But my stem's not staying up. There it goes. I know you guys are just like anxiously waiting to see this pumpkin. Hold on. We're getting there. We're getting there. The big reveal coming soon. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. One more tail. One more tail. That yarn scrap worked out perfectly for it. There's my pumpkin. The big reveal. That cute. Let's see. Right. We're gonna do this one over here. You can't hardly see it because it's so dark. And just like that, it's time for me to get off and go make these children come inside and do school. It turned out cute. I want to make like a big one. So I just need to figure out how, to make that bigger. I like when it's up close because you can see it. I don't like it back there because you can't see it. Let me take this off and see what happens. Suppose I could set it right here. I suppose I could set it right there, huh? What size is this? 3, 3.5, 4. Yes, I'm gonna give you a couple minutes. I got a couple minutes. I'm gonna chuck this in my bin over there. Ooh, I was thinking of making it with the leftover I had of this yarn. Okay, so if we did, hold on, let me bring this up real quick. So it says to do a chain of 18. I wonder if we doubled it, if it would make it twice the size. And then do maybe 30 to 40 rows. I don't know if we would want to double it the other way. I think maybe you would, actually. Never-ending orange. Ugh. Actually, I don't think there's enough to make one pumpkin, fortunately. I would love to make it in that, but it's also a split of yarn, and again, I don't think I could get it I don't think I could get a pumpkin out of that. 36 chains and 34 rows. 34. What? So how are you doing the math on that? That's what I'm trying to figure out. 38 rows. So it's 2 more rows than it is chains. Is that kind of a thing? Because I chained 18, but I half double crocheted into the second chain, so that gave me what, 19 or 17, sorry. Yay! Yeah, I know, oh, what's that one lady that does all the wheat stitch stuff and the grannies, like the cardigans and the pumpkins and the, it's not Brianna K, is it? I feel like it's a different one. Oh. You just want the row slightly bigger than the height. Yeah. That's why I use patterns. Because I'm mathing in my head. 0. MJ off the hook. That's who I was thinking of. She has pumpkins as well. I know there's probably a ton of people that have them. Does Brianna K do them too? I'll have to look. Brianna K and MJ off the hook. Those are the two I was thinking. All right, well, bathroom is calling. I'm going to run. I've had a fabulous time making a pumpkin with you guys. I hope maybe, this inspired you guys to make some yourself. These are super easy. Like, I made one in an hour. I mean, with a conversation. I made a pumpkin in an hour and a half. And I love how it curls all on its own. I did 2 rows of single crochets. That's all I did. And instead of folding it back down like they did, which, I mean, I could leave it like that, and that looks super cute too. So it really doesn't matter. It looks cute. It's got cat hair all over it. I love the purple pumpkin, though. Brianna K does the wheat stitch. Okay. Yep. So I am going to get off of here and go get school started with the kiddos and drag them away from their cars. So I think they're outside playing with them right now because they've been in and out of the house all morning. And I will see you guys. Oh my gosh, seriously, with number 2. See, Rebecca has done 2 in the amount of time I've done 1. She's a machine. Yay! I can't wait to see. All right. I am going to go, and I will see y'all Monday morning. I still plan to go live, even though it's Labor Day. We're not doing anything, so I'll come live in the morning, and then we'll have the rest of our day to spend celebrating Labor Day here in the States. So I'm going to run. I'll see you later. Love you guys.